Good morning, all Duel Master fans. You may be looking in front of yourselves asking, what's in the box? Well, today I'm going to open up for you my PSA returns. So I sent off 20 cards to professional sports authenticators about the end of July. So today we are going to crack open this box. So while I'm opening it, you may be asking yourself, well, what is PSA? So again, as I said, PSA stands for Professional Sports Authenticators. So this service helps to grade and authenticate mostly sports memorabilia. But as more card games came out and more collectibles became a thing, they expanded into other card games. So you can really get a ton of stuff graded through PSA. You can do collectibles, plaques, you can do cards. So you may be asking yourself, why would I get something like this done? So it could be because you have a favorite card, you want it to be forever encased, you could be doing it to gain additional value on your rare card, or you could be doing it just to, I don't know, try something different. And there's a box in a box. Wasn't expecting that part, but it is a testament how well this is packaged. So PSA grading, the way it works, basically you pay a flat price for whatever items you get graded. So in this case with trading cards, you would pay a fee for every card you get graded individually. So I go through another service through PSA. I go through Ludkin's Collectables, where they kind of work as like a middleman with PSA. Let me make sure. Alright, look at that. But just a quick heads up, I'll leave about Ludkin's Collectables in the description box. But basically, Ludkin's, oh, there we go, we got it. Okay, Ludkin's Collectables kind of works as an in-betweener. They will help to, they actually do an extra service with them that they will kind of pre-grade your cards, and they will tell you if they think they're going to get a good grade. So when you send in a card, it's graded from, I believe, 1 through 10, and things to look for with cards, if they're off-center, if they have any dings, if they show any whitening, those things can help reduce a grade. So the cards I got sent out are Pokemon, I got Duel Master sent out, I had a Magic the Gathering, I think 2 cards sent out, and I got a couple Duel Masters sent. Did I say Duel Masters twice? I think I meant to say Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually graded all 4 of those card games, 20 cards total from those 4 games. So today we're going to show off what I got. So starting off from the back, we have Pokemon. We got a Gem Mint 10 to start out. That's excellent. So this is a Houndoom, Mega Houndoom EX. This was from the Breakthrough set. So the Gem Mint is the best grade you can get. So again, if you have a Gem Mint card that is the most desirable for collectors, that is a pristine card. So we're going to hope we get lots of 10s today. Let's see what next one is. We have Porygon Z, the staff promo. Porygon's one of my favorite cards. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So this is the staff promo, the pre-release for the Black and White series. So this got a PSA 9, which is pretty good. And I think I sent out 2 of those, so I may have another one. And next we have another Porygon, and it was a PSA 9. Now I wasn't sure if those would get 10s. They did have, I forget if it was a slight creasing, but yeah, with a 9, that means it's mint. It's a really good graded card. It's just not gem mint. Usually, if you look on the card, you'll see there's either an offsetting. So on here, if you look really close, there's a little white spot down there. That may have been the reason it got a 9, but still an excellent grade. Next up, we have the Azumarill first edition from the Neo Genesis set. This only got a 7. Now, I didn't think it had 10, but now that I'm looking at it a little more, I definitely missed, let me see if we can see it on camera. Now, you can see some of the hollow. It's tough to see it, but there is some scratching in the foil that I think I missed, actually. I didn't think I saw that when I bought it. So, a 7, I think, is a realistic grade for that card. And we'll do 4 piles for all the card games we're doing. Next up, we have we have Whimsicott Rainbow Rare, and that got a PSA 10. So that is good. We'll take that. Again, some of these cards, it is going to increase value. It's more desirable, again, because then if it's encased, it's not going to be damaged. It's much Very, very reinforced, as you can see from the side. So, again, multiple reasons you may want to get cards graded. Let's continue. Next Pokemon card is a Birthday Pikachu. It only got 8.5. Man, I was really hoping this would get a 10. I'm wondering what I missed on this one. But it does have 8.5, so maybe it definitely looks off-center from the back. The bottom looks a little more thick than the top. I do see a white spot down there. So 8.5, you know, I still think that's neat. I kind of like, I think there's an 8.5 and there's other couple 0.5s. I don't think they do it for every single number, but I kind of like the odd grades. So I'm totally okay with that. I'll keep that in collection. Next up for Pokemon, we have a, hey, cool Porygon. That also got an 8.5, so we're keeping up with the odd grades. So let's see if we can see why. Definitely a little off-center regarding top to bottom, so I can kind of see the 8.5 again. But I'm a huge person, like, with these cards. Again, PSA has very strict grading. Not every card you get, even from Booster Pack Fresh, is going to be a 10. So next up, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! I got some cards from the Lost Millennium set graded. First up, we have Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, which got a 9. Ooh, should show it on the camera. There we go. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. So that is a pretty decent one to get. 9 is a desirable grade. It's not 10, but you know, still pretty good. So we will set those right here. Next up, I think we have another E-Hero. Maybe. We have another Flame Wingman that also got a 9. So we're not getting 8. We need some more 10s. It's been a while. Let's see if we can maybe turn it around the next one. We have a, there we go, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant with the 10. So again, the E-Heroes, very nostalgia-inducing cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! That's kind of when they switched over from Yu-Gi into the GX series with Jaden. Next up, we have a card of what? Card of Sanctity got a 6. Now I am perplexed and confused. I'm not sure how we got a 6, guys. That is kind of crazy. So with these cards, again, a lot of them, as you see at the grades, I don't just send in any card. I really look them over multiple times. It's not my first time saying cards at PSA, so that is kind of bizarre. I'm not sure how we got a 6 on that one. Next up we have, there's more like it. Card of Sanctity got a 9 out of 10. So that one is much, much better. I'm still, I don't know, maybe they flipped the 6 to a 9. Very confused by that. The 6 really, and maybe my outlier of the video, really threw me off. Next we have, the Winged Dragon of Ra. So this is from the War of Giants. It was like a, what's the best way I'm looking for? Basically, it was a set that incorporated a lot of strong cards, and they put them all in one set. It was a good set to do like draft battles with, because you get a lot of cards, good cards, pretty easily to make a good deck. So this was it's like a shattered foil, if you can see it a little bit. Let me see if we can, there you go, you can see it a little bit on camera. So that got a 9, which I'll take, that's not bad. Next we have some more Pokemon up. Next we have look at that, Reg's Challenge, PSA 10, that is what I'm talking about. That is one of the premier cards, well not premier cards, but probably one of the more possible valuable cards I've sent in. People love the Full Art Trainer cards. This was a pretty hard to get one from the Unbroken Bond set, so I am thrilled by that. Next up, we have Magic the Gathering. We have we got 9. Some disassembly required. So this was from the holiday set I opened for one of the Duel Master promos I had. Had this in it, as well as, I forget which Duel Master card. By the way, these were from the Wizards of the Coast holiday bundles. I have a whole video on those. You can even see when I pulled, I think it was this one out, or there was a couple other ones. But I have the next one up. This one is, it only got an 8. This is the Thopter Pi Network. So this is another one of the holiday foils. So that one got just an 8. Next we come on to Duel Masters, which I'm sure that's why most of you are here, because we're a Duel Master channel. We get a Miar Comet Elemental got a 9. So again, one of the cards, the thing I wanted to know with this video, and I want you guys to talk in the comments about this. Tell me what you think. Would you pay additional money for a graded card for Duel Masters? Now, unlike Duel Masters, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering all have a ton of cards PSA graded, and it can really up the value. Would you pay extra for Duel Masters? That's the question I have for you today. If you had an iconic card that was PSA graded, would you pay more for a pristine card? Next up, we have A. We got Below Master of Death, which got us a PSA 9. So I'm pretty thrilled by that still. 9s and 10s all day is always good. So we will take it. Again, with this one for Duel Masters, I only got 4 cards graded. I just wanted to kind of get some more iconic cards I like and cards that maybe people would want to buy. Next, we have Bowl Shack Dragon getting a PSA 9. So again, another very nostalgic card. Something people really love. Bowl Shack has a lot of fond memories for people. And last, we have one more card for Duel Masters. And let's see how we did. It is a Earth Purifying Elemental. Got a PSA 9 as well. Now, just for a fun heads up, guys, I have gotten cards from sets 1 through 9 graded at times for Duel Masters. I did attempt to grade a Miraculous Rebirth from DM11 in a previous PSA video. Well, not PSA video, but one I opened. And it got sent back to me that could not be identified, so I'm not sure. But PSA, they are always able to do sets 1 through 9. I don't know why, but sets 10 through 12, still up in the air. I also had a Melnia promo card, which I love the artwork on that one. That got sent back as well. So if you do ever end up grading Duel Masters one day, just know that it's a little up in the air for some of the older sets, but 1 through 9, you should be good. So again, the comments, throw down there, do you think would you pay more money for a graded Duel Master card versus having the raw card without being cased? So tell me what you think. I will probably list 1 or 2 of these on eBay, see how they do. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this opening and have yourselves a great day.